Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean from Malone EDC. It's been quite a while since I put a video out, about 6 months or so. I've had a lot going on. Me and my wife got married. We were expecting a child, but we're no longer expecting, unfortunately. We lost that pregnancy, so we've been dealing with some emotional stuff, and I just had to put YouTube off on hold until things started working out. So I'm back. I figured I'd bring you guys a pocket check today. I'm outside, beautiful day here in the Midwest. So I'm going to pocket check, and then I am going to talk a little bit about the knife I have in my pocket. So let's see here. On me, I have my Sebenza 31 in Magna Cut. Absolutely fantastic knife. Never thought I'd own one of these, but I do. And it's kind of been my main folding locking knife that I carry along with my ASK, which, as anybody who's watched my channel before knows, that the ASK is my go-to knife for everything. This is actually what I wanted to talk about today. And I've had this in my pocket for about 2 years now. Coming up in November will be 2 years with the American Service knife. So I have probably the most experience that anybody has with this knife, as I owned a pre-production #1 and had it for 6 months before Ass Knife was released to the public. So this is the Ass Knife I have in my pocket. These are the new carbon fiber scales that are coming out. Absolutely puts a whole different feel on the knife. So if you have one of these, you're getting one. DLT will have these. Medford actually just put out a video today. They will have the carbon fiber scales, marble carbon fiber. Mine's set up a little bit differently, the one I carry every day, but I do have the regular drop point that comes on the Jefferson model, which this one started off with. I have the bottle opener. I did modify my bottle opener just a little bit. I put a 90-degree spine on the bottom side of my bottle opener so it could strike a ferro rod. And then I have the awl. I'm really into bushcraft and stuff like that, and the awl is a tool that I use quite often. I sometimes make my own leather slips and stuff like that, so it's just definitely a good tool to have. It's been sharpened, so it's really good to have on your knife. But this is the one that I carry every day. But there's a lot of options with ASK. So, like most people know, it's fully modular. You can do anything you want with it. You can change out scales, you can change out hardware, you can flame anodize your liners, you can buy them flame anodized, you can get them anodized, all sorts of things. They did come out with a pocket clip. Here's one of my ASKs with the pocket clip. This has stone-washed hardware all around. There's the pocket clip. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. This particular ASK is set up with a stone-washed drop point and a stone-washed Warncliffe. I really love the Warncliffe blade. Really good flat grind, absolutely just slicer on this one. So this one is a really good one in my collection that I like. Got some blood splatter scales on there. Again, this is different scale options. So be on the lookout for the pocket clips. I think they're out now. You can order them now. Fantastic addition to your ASK. I know some people are waiting on scissors. Scissors are probably not going to come out from the video I watched today. It's just not something that they want to get into doing, which is fine. If you're good enough with your knife, you don't really need scissors. Yes, they do come in handy, but it's not a make or break situation for me. Another option with the ASK knives, this one has blue anodized hardware liners. This is my Trump one. Got Trump kissing the American flag on one side, and it's got Hillary behind bars on the other. Absolutely love this setup. I have a glass breaker on the end of this one. I have the bottle opener with rangefinder. Have the scraper that's been sharpened. I use that to strike ferrule rods. I'm really into fire making and firecraft and stuff like that. And then this particular ASK model has a serrated Tonto. So I like this. I like this Tonto. It's got a real thick tip on it. Very, very good. Grinds. Absolutely fantastic. This is a tough one. If I was going to hard use an ASK, like be doing maybe some prying, even though I wouldn't recommend prying, even though it comes with a pry on it, that tip, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that tip is absolutely just thick with 2 C's. So there's another option with ASK and one of the blades that you can get. All the blades I have are in S45 VN. You can get some in MagnaCut. They'll be labeled MagnaCut if you get them MagnaCut. They're just a little bit harder to come by. Here's another option. This one is the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive scales that SMKW sent me. They're the F-bomb scales. This one has yellow anodized hardware. And I have PVD coated blade on here. And this one is just set up in the regular Jefferson configuration. I haven't really done anything with this one, except for sharpened up my chisel just a little bit. I do have other black PVD coated liners inside and a PVD coated end cap. I just haven't put it on yet. I also have PVD liners, so it'll be an all black build with the orange. I just haven't built that up yet. So PVD is also another option that you can get. Their PVD is done really, really good. Medford is really good at their PVD. It's one of my favorite things that they do. It holds up really, really well. I actually inside have an Auto Praetorian that I have hammered through a branch just because I wanted to see if it would hold up, and it did. And then the PVD didn't even wear off. So those are some of my ASKs. You don't need 4. I just have 4 because I'm a firm believer in this knife. Usually my wife carries one when we go hiking in the Appalachians. And then I have some other scale options here I wanted to show you guys. Clearly I have a lot. But these are just some of the scale options that you can get. But these ones are Ultim. I usually have these on a knife, but I switch out scales a lot to go with different carries of the month or whatever. They have clear, and these ones have my logo ghosted on the inside of them. So there's another option. The regular Jefferson scales, Don't Tread on Me scales, along with just some regular yellow scales. These scales, I know you can see a little pair of tweezers in here. I actually modified them to accept tweezer in the back. So when I have these on an ASK, I can rock a pair of tweezers until they come out with their option of what they're gonna do there. I wouldn't recommend modifying any type of knife ever because it can void the warranty. These are just scales, so I wasn't worried about a $20 set of scales. Here is the 76 Bennington flag scales. This is all around printing. And their printing is really good. It does not fall off. It doesn't scrape off. It's fantastic. But you can get all around printing. It's another pair of Trump scales. Make America Great, 2A, Never Surrender. Let's see here. This was the first set of scales that ASK had sent me. Goes Malone EDC scales. So these are normally on a knife, but right now I'm just rocking some other ones. Really easy to switch out. And I'm just showing you guys these so you know just some cool options that you can get Let's go Brandon scales. So these are fantastic. Regular black scales. Here is the scales I had on my wedding knife with my last name and my wedding date. ASK sent me those. It actually sent me 2 sets. These are gonna go in a frame actually with wedding pictures. So one set will be saved for a knife, the other set will be set for the picture. And then I got these the other day that ASK sent me, but these have my dog on them. So I mean, there is a million possibilities that you could get with ASK. It's one I can stand by. I absolutely love this brand. I love the thickness of the tools. I love the way they cut. I love the way it handles. I love the way it just goes right in your pocket. And mine is never not on me. It is the one thing I grab every day right when I get up is my ASK. Even if I still have pajama pants on, I grab it and throw it right in the pocket. So little channel update. Hoping to be developing a website soon. I would like to eventually be an ASK distributor. I've chatted just a tiny bit with them about possibly doing it, and when the time is right, that will happen. So that will be a thing. My pry bars, when I get my website up and going, should be available. I'll have koozies, shameless channel plug. And then and I'll also have hanks. So these are made in America by Lone Star Hanks. So I was talking with Lone Star Hanks, and they're willing to do a couple orders of those for me. I don't know how long I'll have these or how much they'll run, but I'll have those. So that's kind of a channel update. That's kind of what's going on in my life and with the channel. But pick yourself up an ASK. It's definitely worth it. And just see what the hype's all about. They run about $240. I know that sounds kind of expensive, but for what you get, it is well worth the money. Well worth the money. When you can just buy another set of scales for 20 bucks and just, you know, pop your scales off, put new scales on, mix and match scales. New blades are, I think, $53 if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to try out a new blade, you can. You want to try out 2 blades, you can. Then make this up to a triple stack. You can triple stack it, you can single stack it, you can double stack it. Just fantastic, guys. Fantastic. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Not sure what that video is going to be about. Not sure when I'm going to put it out, but when I do, I will see you then. So you guys take it easy. All right, bye.